Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Flame Leone 2300 here, and we have a brand new Beyblade unboxing to go over for today. Now, I didn't know these were actually coming out, but I recently found them just in Target when I went the other day. Apparently, we have these two new Beyblade Burst Surge, not Hyperspear. They're Surge, because it says Surge on the top, bays that we're going to be going over. Now we're only going to be going over one of them. The first one I actually do want to go over is going to be Tact Leviathan over here. This is actually a completely new bay itself. I don't think we had a Leviathan at all. And then the other one over here is Poison Cyclops, which is like the evolution of Cyclops back when we had him in Turbo. As well, they made one in the Hyperspear form, but I didn't really count that as evolution because it was the same. But now we do have an evolution over here. So yeah, we're going to take a look at Tact Leviathan over here. Now, I got to say, just looking at it, it actually looks very nice, like color scheme wise. I actually do love the purple gold with the blue aesthetic with it. It looks very nice. Another thing too to take note of, that it's actually cool that they are bringing in Tact and Poison as a wheel. Now, of course, it's not going to have the same gimmick here. If you guys actually look very closely, the spikes for Tact is actually all out, so there's no way to like put them in. They're just all out there like that, so you're gonna have like a bay that's gonna really shred through its opponents, which is very, very cool. And then of the other parts, right, this is 7, I believe. Yep, that is 7 as the weight. And now I believe the driver over here, it's not like a Hyperspear, so it's not rounded like a Hyperspear. It sort of is, as in like this part here, but if you can see really closely, it doesn't have the shape on the bottom as a Hyperspear. This is, I believe, supposed to be like Zephyr, but like Zephyr Hyperspear or something like that. Not too sure. But yeah, looks very nice. You can even see the box up over here. It's bursting a bay here. I don't know what bay that is. I was assuming that was going to be like Inferno Salamander, but I don't think that is, because I looked at Inferno Salamander, it doesn't have that weight. So I'm not too sure what bay it's bursting there, but it's pretty cool. And it's actually very weird to see how it says Beyblade Burst Surge on the top, but also says Hyperspear in the middle. But it's like a fusion. It's not technically Hyperspear because of the driver, but it's like a fusion of both of them. So you're going to have like the height of a Hyperspear driver, but it's not technically a Hyperspear driver. And if we look at the back, it even shows you all the parts and everything. So it is a left spin bay. So Leviathan is a left spin, which is very cool. Balance type, which is Tact here. I don't really know if that is a balance type driver. Probably assume so. Because I know in the Takara Tomy one, you can actually put the weight, and depending on whatever weight you put in, the blades pop out. So you can either have like again weight where it has all blades pop out, or like just only certain wings or blades pop out with a certain weight. Okay, and then we have over here with the 30, which is the weight of 7, and then TH 29, which I don't know why they put these numbers and things like that. It makes it very confusing. Why can't you just say the name of the part? It would be so much easier. And then, of course, over here on the side, you have the, how the way should be performed. It's pretty much balanced with 3 on runtime and 3 on brink time, I believe that's what it's called. But that's just pretty nice. It's pretty cool. All right, so I'm going to get everything out of the box for you guys so we can, take a really close look at it. So I'll be right back. Alrighty, guys, so we got every part out of the box. So let's actually take a look at the first one, which is going to be the chip. So here is Leviathan right here. I gotta tell you, it actually looks very nice as a chip. I actually do wish Takara Tomy can actually do like chips like these, or just like exclusive, like how Hasbro's doing, because they're actually doing a very great job with these exclusives and how they look. But yeah, I like the blue color scheme and the yellow here. Kind of reminds me of Hydra a little bit, but like the opposite, because I know Hydra's thing is down here, his face is down here, and Leviathan's up here. And then if you take a look at the back, here is the QR code. Hopefully you guys are able to get that if you guys want to scan it. Right there. It's very cool. I actually do love the sparkles on the back too as well. It's very nice. Alright, and then the next one we have is Tact. Now, like I said before, the blades are all sticking out here. So I don't know how well this is going to perform. This probably be to do some massive damage. Apparently, if you have it like in an attack type, probably, and with the spikes, can clinch onto a bay, which is really cool. Now I do have my other tack over here, which is Tact Longinus, right? So this is how like the original tack looks like compared to the one that Hasbro does. If I actually take this off so you guys can see it fully, I'm even going to take the chip off for you guys so you guys can see. Just give me 1 second. There we go. All right. So if you can see it fully here, right? This is the original tack, and this is the Hasbro one. Let's look on the side. Tack, as always, is pretty beefy, which is pretty cool. But obviously, this is like hollow here, so I don't know how well that's gonna perform. And then we got 7. You know, really nothing too special here. 7. And then we have the driver, which I believe is like Zephyr Hyperspear. Now again, right, it's not the same as like a normal Hypersphere driver, which is like, you know, this big bump here. But this one has like a little one. Just have that hole flat, or like that hole in the middle of it. Kind of reminds me of hole flat. It's pretty cool. The width of it, like of this blade base here, or like the driver base, is pretty wide as a Hyperspear. So it's like a mixture. It's like a fusion of both of them. And you can see right there in the middle. I don't know if that's like how Zephyr is supposed to look. I do see the Z in the middle of it. If you guys can see, like right there, has like a Z shape. So kind of like Zephyr, or kind of, you know, the same layout as Zephyr. Not too sure. So yeah, and then we put the bay together. I'm gonna put the bay together for you guys. Chip, metal weight, and the driver. That's exactly how it looks. That's Tact Leviathan right there. It's pretty nice. Now I gotta say, it is pretty loose. As you can see, like I'm not even putting like real force into it. And there's a lot of things with Hasbro, like it's just very easy to like loosen it up. I'm trying to see. Oh, it's supposed to be the other way. Never mind. It's supposed to be this way. So you can see like how many flicks I'm doing, and then it bursts just like that. So yeah, I mean, it is also a lefty type 2, so it'll probably stay unburstable for the majority of the part. But if it goes in left against the left, then it might have some problems. So yeah, what we're gonna do now, we're gonna give it some test runs. We'll do it in like the regular standard base stadium, as well as the Hypersphere base stadium, just to see like what's the difference between the two. So we'll be right back with that. Alrighty guys, so we're going to give Tact Leviathan over here a test run. We're going to do it in the Beyblade Burst Standard Stadium, and then we'll do the Hypersphere Stadium too as well. Just to test out both ways. Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. As you can see, it really goes wild and moves around like Zephyr. As you guys can see there. Let's see what happens if I do a little bit of a soft launch for it. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Looks like it's still able to go around crazy even with a soft launch right there too. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Alright, let's actually try in the Hypersphere Stadium this time. Right over here. Go. Make sure I have a good angle for you guys. Alright, we're going to do a hard launch. 3, 2, 1. Go. I feel like because of the blades, it's going to really scratch the stadium a lot. Just because how tack is. As you can see, it's starting to lose stamina a little bit. Alrighty, let's actually take it out. I'm going to do a little bit of a soft launch. Actually, you know what? Let me actually do a harder launch one more time, but like an angle shot. Let's see if that makes a difference. Oh, kind of does the same. Again, I feel like it's really, the base not going to do so well, as it's going to just keep scraping the stadium. Alright, now a soft launch. Alright, it does move around a lot, as you guys can see there. Alright, and yeah. Okay, so let's actually try a couple battles this time. I'm going to have it go against different bases. So let's start off with a really good one. Let's have lefty versus lefty. So I believe this was Infernal Salamander, right? The other exclusive that came out. And let's have it go against Tact Longinus here. Alright. So, ready. 3, 2, 1. Go shoot. Gotta really really go around a lot here. Alright, and yep. It looks like Infernal Salamander takes that one. Let me see if it's vice versa. If Tact Longinus can actually win a battle. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Go. Never mind. I actually did that wrong there. Give me 1 second. I just launched it right into the pocket, which isn't the best thing to do, honestly. Never wanted to have a baby launched in the pocket. Alright, again. 3, 2, 1. Go. Yep, there goes Tact Longinus winner. So it all depends, between these two, who gets launched first or who gets launched last. Because honestly, whoever gets launched last is going to be the winner there. All right, let me get a different day. Let's actually get Shio Kerbex this time. So like a righty versus a lefty. All right, so this should be actually easier to launch since I can just put them in one launcher each. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Go shoot. Avoiding each other, one after another. All right, who's going to be the winner? Oop, it looks like Shio Kerbex is slowing down, and oh no, it actually survived. I really thought it was going to lose there, but it had that life after death action there. If you saw, it was on its like driver and it just kept going around a little bit. Pretty cool. All right, let's get Monster Org this time. I know this one is actually notorious for being very good in Hyperspear. So let's actually have it go against Tact Longinus. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Go shoot. Okay, strong attacks. All right, let's see who's going to take this one. Monster Org's actually pretty heavy too for Hyperspear, and Monster Org takes it. Okay, let's see. We'll do a few more. Let's get another lefty versus lefty. I totally forgot what this bay was called, but it is a lefty type 2 as well. Just don't remember on the top of my head what it's called. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, okay. One attacks right after another, and it looks like it definitely took out Tact Longinus in no time. That's crazy. All right, let's do one more battle. Now, this bay is actually going to be the next unboxing, but I did it ahead of time for the video too as well. Let's actually have Tact Longinus go against Poison or Cyclone over here, or Poison Cyclops. That's what I meant to say. Poison Cyclops. All right. So, all right, let's give it a shot. I'm going to actually launch Poison Cyclops first, and then Tact Longinus second. Ready? That's not what I want to do. Ready? 3, 2. Oh, come on. Are you serious? 3, 2, 1. Go shoot. Go shoot. I gotta hang out the base sometimes if they do that. Okay. Well, it looks like Cyclops is actually doing pretty well, steady-wise. Alright, Tact Leviathan is losing that stamina. Is it going to survive and win? Let's see. And no, it doesn't. Alright, Poison Cyclops actually takes that one. So, very interesting of a bay, I gotta tell you. Now, obviously from seeing the battles, it looks like Tact Leviathan doesn't do really that well. I think its main downfall is because the attack spikes are sticking out. So especially in a Hypersphere stadium like this, it's gonna scratch a lot of the stadium and really lose all its stamina and power. But, tell me what you guys think of this Beyblade. I personally like the color scheme and like how the design of it looks. Really the only thing new in this Hypersphere Bay is the chip and sort of the driver, since, every driver in Hypersphere is different. But, yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool of a bay. I'm not going to complain. It's something different. I think what's really good about Hasbro is that they're attempting exclusive bays. And especially for somebody who doesn't like any Hyperspears or doesn't anything like how Hasbro's doing their bays, I'm kind of a sucker right now for buying the exclusives. And I think that's what they're targeting right now, is people saying, oh yeah, we have exclusive bays, so we're just going to put like, exclusive chip or something, and then the person's going to buy the bay, So I think that's a really smart part on Hasbro. But again, if you really don't care about Hyperblades or, you know, anything Hyper Spears here, I wouldn't get this, you know. But yeah. Anyway, this is FlameLeone2300. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Help me get to 700 subscribers, guys, by the end of December. We are so close. We're about 25 away. We can do this, guys. We can do this, okay? And with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of the day. Take it easy, everyone.